Welcome to the Kellyanne Cares podcast, your go-to resource for personal growth, productivity, and building a business that aligns with your purpose. I'm Kelly, former pro makeup artist and luxury travel expert turned multi-passion entrepreneur, author, and advocate. I'm here to help you get organized, stay inspired, and create lasting success on your terms. Every episode brings raw, unfiltered conversations around habits, healing, hustle, and heart. You'll hear from expert guests and everyday women who've built lives and businesses filled with meaning, magic, and momentum. Whether you're pivoting your brand, launching a new idea, or simply craving more wellness and structure in your day, this podcast was made for you. Life is short. Invest in yourself, create your own rules, and choose your own happiness. It's time to fuel your mind, build your brand, and transform your life. Today's episode starts now. Hello, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Kellyanne Cares podcast. I'm your host, Kellyanne Gorman, and I'm so excited that you're here. I see a lot of new listeners these days, and it's crazy to see that we are in 115 countries as of today. It literally blows my mind. I've been podcasting and developing shows for 8 years now, 8 years last June, which I can't even comprehend, and I honestly don't remember half of it because of all the trauma that I went through during each season of the show. But I'm so glad I have it because it's like an audio journal. Now, speaking of audio journals, I have the most exciting news to share with you right now. The audiobook of Everything is Messy is officially available. As a bundle, you can get the ebook and the audiobook together for only $24.97. Now, you can get them separate if you choose to, but I have been asked over the last 5 years, when is the audiobook coming out? When is the audiobook coming out? So I partnered with Substack and I'm releasing chapters every Wednesday, and I'm so excited to share this with you because Everything is Messy is more than just a personal growth book and a recipe book. It's a mindset reset. And if you don't believe me, let me just scroll to the chapters and read you just the titles of the chapters if you're not familiar with them, or maybe you have been familiar with them and you need a little revamp before the end of the year. Chapter 1 is Get Organized. 2 is Put in the Work. 3 is Enjoy the Little Things. 4 is Embrace the Change. 5 is Take Control. 6 is The Possibilities Are Endless. 7 is You Deserve the Best. 8 is Fuck the Fear. 9 is Create and Execute a Plan. 10 is Accept Who You Are. And then I have a poem titled Don't Quit. That right there is just a glimpse of what you are going to get when you get the book bundle, the ebook, the audiobook. It's all available for you right now over on my Substack. You're going to find calm in the chaos and turn your challenges into opportunities after reading this book. You are going to want to build better habits and actually do it and have stronger routines. I am a queen of morning and evening routines. I'm very specific with what I allow myself to do, and I set very strong boundaries so that I can do them. You're also going to want to stay even more motivated when things just get tough and just go in the direction that you weren't really wanting them to go or manifesting them to go or working towards them to go. If you scroll back to one of my last episodes, I'll do another follow-up on that where I actually pitched someone. I've never done that before. Nothing has really changed since that pitch, but I guarantee it will in 2026 or even by the end of the year. But I'm putting in the work to make that happen. You're going to feed your body and soul with easy, budget-friendly recipes because, as you know, it's a 2-in-1 book. And then also you're going to reclaim your confidence and design a life that actually feels aligned to you. Stop doing shit that people are telling you to do. Do what makes you feel good, what makes you feel aligned, what makes you feel good in your soul, and fuck everybody else, okay? That's my 2 cents on that. But I'm so excited to share. It's finally here for you 5 years later. So head to everythingismessy.com. All the details are there. But as we're still talking about books for a sec, Coloring Collins is the perfect gift for the little ones in your life. They fit perfectly into a stocking. They can be wrapped in cute little Diet Coke wrapping paper I see at Target. Hint, hint, I'm dying to get my hands on this stuff. It's sold out everywhere. But Coloring Collins is my coloring book collection I released over a year ago, and I'm so proud of it. There's 3 coloring books. The first one is Fruit and Veggies for children ages 2 to 4. The second one I released is the Unicorn coloring book for kids ages 4 to 8. The third one I released is space themed and it's square. It's very it's very different and more intricate designs, and it's for kids ages 8 to 12. But honestly, any child can color them. Adults can color in them. And in 2026, my adult coloring book line, filled with beautiful swear words and photos, will be launching. So stay tuned for that. You can head to coloringcollins.com to get all the links that will bring you directly to Amazon Prime, where you can get these coloring books delivered right to your doorstep for under $15 a piece. They're over 50 pages. They're one-sided so the markers won't bleed through. It's heavy cardstock, and I'm just so proud of them, and every child needs them this holiday season. So if you are looking to support a small business owner, feel free to head to coloringcollins.com and check those coloring books out today. And speaking of business owners, I do something like this every single year. And so if you are a female entrepreneur or female-owned business and you would like to run an ad on this show right now that will be heard in over 115 countries by then, please message me on Instagram. You can find me at Kellyanne Gorman Official. You can go to kellyannecares.com. However you find me on the internet, message me, but I would prefer Instagram because that's where I'm keeping everybody. And all your DMs and your messages and your audio messages and all that fun stuff. Send me your business. Send me the link you want me to add in the show notes. Send me a little bit of bio about you and who you are and what you do and all that fun stuff. And I'm going to share it on my holiday gift guide show coming up next. So I really want to support more small business owners, more female business owners, entrepreneurs, multi-passionate entrepreneurs, because we are in full-blown hustle mode. So if you have a business, contact me. I would love to run an ad for you. No strings attached. And that's that. And then speaking of Instagram, I'm not sure if you're utilizing Threads, but Threads is where it's at. I have a whole podcasting community over there and Substack and LinkedIn, and I'm meeting like the coolest people, but they just made an update where you can actually feature your podcast on the top of your threads. And if you're not familiar with Threads, it's like the Twitter, but Instagram owns it. And you can speak to all different threads, different categories. So I think I'm always in the podcast, Substack, LinkedIn, and maybe like mindset or books or something like that. I have to double check, but I'm patiently waiting for that update. I got one update and now I'm waiting for this one where I can actually feature my show on the top. So I'm really, really excited about that. Hopefully manifesting, visualizing that to come out soon. But, you know, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about podcasting because let me take a deep breath. I just realized I don't have my drink. And then we got to get into the beans because I got to spill the beans on a few things. So it's been like a month since I've talked to you. So much has been happening, but I have been recording my audiobook, which is why I have been a little MIA on the show. But I'm always on the internet. So you can always slide into my DMs anytime and ask me anything. But podcasting and developing shows, as you heard in my last episode where I pitched someone to run their entire podcast network, is such a huge passion of mine. I love when I speak to other women and they're like, I just want a podcast. I want it to be like this and I want to do this, but I also want to make money for it. I literally create it in a day. I send my new clients a Word doc and it just says who, what, where, why, when. Answer the questions and I'm going to write and develop a show for you and it's going to be phenomenal and it's going to make you money. It's going to make you the happiest person that you've ever been in your life. Podcasting has literally changed my life. I started this show obviously over 8 years ago because I was told I was going to be blind and paralyzed. And at the end of the day, all I would have a voice is to make me money, right? But now I'm completely healthy and that was all a lie. So here I am still talking away on the mic and changing lives every day. And I know this because of the responses I get from everybody online. And it's just incredible. And you don't need, excuse me, I knew that was going to happen. You don't need thousands and thousands of dollars to start a show. To hire somebody to develop, yes. But to start on your own, no. I started my podcast. I think it cost me $1.17 with tax for my domain I got on sale on GoDaddy because I used Blueberry to host my show. And I had the first month free, which if you're looking to do the same deal, I have a discount code for you. So message me on Instagram and I'll give it to you. But it also lives in my Linktree, which is the link in my bio on all of my social platforms. But I'm thinking about putting together a podcast mini course in the new year because I really want to focus more on podcasting, all things podcasting, but then also keep my books and coloring books alive and writing and launching the other ones. I have my hands in a lot of projects, and I don't want to have my hands in a lot of projects in 2026. I just want to focus on, like, say, 6 things only. And luxury travel also being one of them. I create luxury experiences, whether it's on a private yacht charter, like Below Deck Vibes, or on a private jet. And I did that for several years, and I'm doing it again now. And I don't really talk about it online. I post a lot about it on my LinkedIn, but I don't really talk about it online because it confuses people with my content. Like, why are you posting a private jet and a yacht, but like you're talking about recipes? Like, what exactly are you doing? So I try not to confuse people because I want to be known as like a mindset and personal growth expert, and getting you organized and keeping you productive and sharing all my strategies and successful things that actually help me get to where I am, help you get to where you are. That is my specialty. That is what I'm best at. But also, luxury travel funds a lot of those projects. So I got to keep my hands on many, many different projects in order to do the things that I want to do. And where I'm going to be living in 2026. Am I going to be in the Maldives? Am I going to be in Austin? Am I going to be in Miami? Like, I don't even know. Am I going to be in Dubai? Like, I'm still trying to figure that out. And nothing yet has come to me to point me into a direction except for New York City. It always comes back to Manhattan. And I don't know what's to come, but I'm just saying, I'm manifesting that so hard. So if you haven't seen my Instagram stories yet, it's literally like my content, life updates, and then anything having to do with Manhattan, especially now. Oh my God, I would have died if I went to the Wicked premiere at the Lincoln Center. You should have seen it. It was like unreal. Anyway, all things podcasting. Let me know. I always do a Q&A, like basically free coaching on all things podcasting over on my threads. So if we're not connected, connect with me over there. You just need to find me on LinkedIn, download threads, and then Instagram, and then it'll immediately sync up to threads. So download the Threads app. But I spend a lot of time coaching for free when it comes to podcasting. And if you are somebody that writes content and you are not utilizing Claude, ChatGPT, or just anybody in life, it is going to save you so much time, money, and energy. Now, do I ask it random personal questions and how to figure out like life decisions? Absolutely. You've got to be honest with your AI bestie, or they're never going to give you like the best possible answer. So that's my tip for you on that. Today is just kind of like a following up, wrap up, and like sharing what's happening before the holiday gift guide episode comes out. And I want to share with you like what I plan on doing for you until the end of the year. So obviously holiday gift guide, supporting other small business owners, specifically female business owners, promoting my coloring books because they make the perfect gifts for the little ones in your life. And then my brand new audiobook, because I have been asked almost every single day for the last 5 years, when are you doing this? And now it's available. So I'm promoting the products and services that I currently have until the end of the year. And I am going to be pivoting into more things podcasting because I really, really miss sharing stories of other female entrepreneurs on this show, but also helping them develop their own shows. So I'm going to be launching most likely a mini course because it's just easier, quicker for me to create, but also for you to go through and launch your damn show. Nobody needs to sit on months and months of like researching. That's the whole purpose of why I created all of my podcast services, right? So if you want to have somebody develop your show for you and you have the funds, definitely reach out because I only have one spot left for the rest of 2025, which is insane to even say. So if launching a podcast has been on your to-do list for this year, now is the time because I'm not working with anyone else except one lucky female owner, entrepreneur, woman on a mission, somebody ready to share her story and help others in the world with a podcast. I've got one spot left. So if that's you, slide into my DMs, or you can always send me an email at hello@kellyannecares.com. But that is my little business roundup for you with the books. Now let's go into Bravocon. I have always wanted to go to Bravocon since it came to Vegas. Of course, the one in New York, but it's just easier here because I'm in Las Vegas. And at the very last minute, one of my good friends, thanks Michelle, texts me. She's like, what are you doing Sunday night? I'm like, probably working. She's like, want to go to Bravocon? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So we went to the taping of Watch What Happens Live. Now, here's the joke between my friends and I. I'm always having to go to the bathroom. I always have to pee. I'm just one of those girls. I drink all the electrolytes. I drink all the water. Like, I'm just always having to pee. So the first thing they say, no phones, no bathroom breaks, because they're filming Watch What Happens Live. And I'm in the middle of my two friends, Michelle and Minnie, and I'm giving them the 411 on the shows that they haven't watched so that they know who the cast is, who's on stage, and all of that fun stuff. It was so fun. We were all exhausted, but I was so excited to go. So it's just insane how much they charge for like the daily VIP tickets, the activations. Like, you can honestly get all that streaming on Peacock, which I stream on Peacock all the time. And the only shows I watch are Bravo shows, except for like real estate shows on Netflix. Like, that's literally it. Like, I don't even watch my Hallmark Christmas movies anymore, which is crazy. But I just wanted to share with you that I was there, and a friend of mine was there too, doing the makeup there, and I didn't even know. I could have totally met up with her. I noticed, like, on Facebook. I was like, oh my God, you were there last night? So was I. But it's just crazy, like, watching different cast members on stage. Like, Whitney from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City was beyond hammered, and I still haven't seen the taping that I was at on Peacock yet because I've been so busy this week, but maybe tonight I'll watch it. Andy Cohen, I just love. He's so real, but that was so fun. And then since then, I've just been like all in my feels. So I don't know if it's menopause, if it's Mercury retrograde. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I've been feeling like shit. So I am honestly really upset with TikTok, to be honest, because I have 3 strikes on my account, one more, and they take my account from me for violating community guidelines for absolutely no reason. It always happens when I share my Fetch Rewards app, which, if you're not familiar with it, I'm obsessed with it, and I'm buying a free laptop with all of the points I've received. You turn them into gift cards, so I'm getting Best Buy gift cards to get me my free laptop by scanning receipts digitally and in real life. My friend this morning literally gave me a bunch of receipts. She's like, here you go. And I'm like, I don't care where you are, Starbucks coffee every morning, errands, like getting gas. Like, I need every single one of your receipts. And I scan them and I get points. Those points, again, like I just said, get redeemed into gift cards so that you can get free stuff, shopping on Amazon, shopping on Target, shopping on Walmart. Now, here's the thing. If you don't have the time or energy to do all of that, which none of my friends do, you can actually sync your accounts online. So I have Target, Amazon, Walmart, Albertsons, which is the grocery store here, and I think 2 others. So every time I shop, it'll count my points there, but I get thousands and thousands of points when I share my referral code. So now, if you don't have the Fetch Rewards app, my code, it will be in the show notes, is FUF9, B as in boy. So download the Fetch Rewards app right now. When you do that, you're automatically going to get 2,000 free points. I'm telling you, you will make hundreds of dollars that will then be used towards your holiday gifts, like on Amazon or Target, wherever you feel like shopping, anywhere, any retailer. You could get restaurant gift cards, like Visa gift cards, literally anything. This is a way for you to get extra holiday spending money. Excuse me. I knew that was going to happen because I'm not breathing. I have so much to share. But I have been sharing this code for over 6 years, okay? But for some fucking reason, TikTok hates when I do it. And they're saying I'm violating community guidelines based off of fraud and scam. I'm like, how is it a fraud scam? It's literally the best app ever created. But they don't like it that I'm sending traffic anywhere else. So I've been fighting them for 5 days now to get my account back in good status. So I haven't really done any TikTok shop videos. And I work with 21 brands inside a full court press agency and 30 just independently. So I have a lot of other content to post, but I just haven't done any of it because I've been recording my audiobook. And like I said, like in my feels. So I do want to share a couple products that I do absolutely love the most that just came to me from TikTok Shop is Dr. Malexin Skincare. Literally everything I've used from them is phenomenal. They just sent me 2 ginormous bundles, like $600 worth of product, I'm talking. And you could take them all apart and give them as gifts to your friends. So that right there is a great way to bundle things up. They have eye patches, they have all the serums, the washes, the scrubs. Their body scrub and peel shot is like unreal. And then Force Factor is something that I use every single day to grow my hair. It has Lustrevia in it. Lustreva. I always say Lustrevia. It's Lustreva. And fish oil and all the things. Now, we know I don't eat anything having to do with seafood, but I will pop these pills because it's making my hair grow. And how you can tell is the hair in front of my face is like blonde red, not red, because it's baby hair. It's brand new. It's so cute. But I need more of it to grow. I also got these new feminine gummies that I really love. Kind patches I'm obsessed with. But my two favorites are Kiala Super Greens. Keep me going throughout the day, and they kind of curb my Fountain Diet Coke craving mid-afternoon, and it's great for gut health, healthy energy. It's got green tea extract in it. It's really, really good. And then Peach Perfect is great for hormones and menopause support. So I have their creatine powder that I have in my water in the afternoon or before or after I work out. And then I have their vitamins and a menopause support supplement that's really, really good. I have lots of things to suppress my appetite and suppress, get rid of like food noise. I have right now, I'm wearing 3 different kind patches. I have to pull up my sleeve. I'm doing dopamine to keep me happy. Because like I said, I'm all in my feels these days. Focus, because I've got so much to record today. And then a menopause support patch. And then I have the berberine one I usually put on that helps with food noise and sugar cravings. I have Array MB1. And then I have Clean Nutra berberine tincture that I really like. And sometimes I double or triple up. But my new favorite obsession, speaking of TikTok, is Bean Talk. BEANTOK. I go on TikTok and I go down Bean Talk. Like, I have watched hours of videos from women just like me, over 40, dealing with all the bullshit hormones, the premenopause, perimenopause, menopause, PMDD, whatever the bullshit is that is happening inside of our bodies that we don't have patience for. They're eating fucking beans to make themselves feel better. Yes, beans. I was like, what? So they're eating 2 cups of beans a day. They get up to 2 cups of beans a day. But from the women, I followed about 5 or 6 of them that I really, really like their content. And you have to start at like a 1/4 cup and work your way up. So what I did first thing this morning was I made garbanzo bean berry smoothies, like 50 to 60 grams of protein per smoothie. And beans, apparently, are going to help with my anxiety, my depression, my inflammation, all of my menopause symptoms, and keep me full all fucking day long. So I'm not doing any of my Array. I did do the berberine tincture or the berberine patch because I want to see what the beans can do all on themselves. Now, by the way, I already have so many bean recipes in Everything is Messy because it's plant-based recipes and they're budget-friendly, all under $20. Now, the bean recipes that I want to do next are black bean meatballs, a chocolate mousse with black beans, the butter beans, you know, those large soft beans with hot honey powder or like a salt and vinegar or something to make them crispy in the air fryer. But you have to start your morning off like this. So I had my very first garbanzo bean smoothie. And I did spirulina and spinach and wild blueberries and avocado and the avocado pit, Greek yogurt, sugar-free vanilla Chobani cubes, my Vita Hustle strawberry protein powder. It actually has like 86 superfoods in it, something insane like that. And a NeoCell, collagen peptide, has 20 grams. So basically I put cranberries, like other things in there. Each smoothie I made for the next 4 days is like 50 to 60 grams of protein with the beans. And the girls say, if you have your 2 cups first thing in the morning, like you don't even want to eat the rest of the day. So we'll see how that happens. So follow along. I just posted a video about my smoothie on my TikTok, but I've been spending more time on my Everything is Messy TikTok rather than my Kellyanne Gorman official, because TikTok hates me on my account, and that's the one I'm fighting them with to get my strikes I would say not validated, because they're not valid. I want my account back in good standing, and right now it's in awful standing, and that just sucks as a creator, especially since I've been spending the last 5-6 years of my life on their platform. They can literally rip my account from me at any given moment if I get one more strike against my account. So the 3 about fetch rewards that I'm fighting them on will hopefully get overturned this week. So I'm afraid to post like content because I don't know what's going to happen. So I've been spending more time posting my recipes on Everything is Messy. Like yesterday I did a Shirley Temple. Today I shared my homemade walnut milk, which is bomb. And share the story why I started drinking walnut milk instead of almond milk. But I think that's my update on books and Bean Talk and Bravocon. And the next episode is all going to be about my holiday gift guide and all of the favorite brands that I use every single day and why I love them. And I just want to give you whatever you need for the holidays, like at the best price and probably most likely free shipping. I always say that in all of my videos when I'm partnered up with brands, is that you should never pay full price or shipping. Because why? I have discounts for so many brands, especially when it comes to wellness, supplements, proteins, vitamins. Moon Brew is another one. Oh my God. Moon Brew is so good. And I made a video. Sorry, my back is so itchy. I made a video when Moon Brew sent me their brand new cocoa and the new packaging and their frother, how excited I was because they sent batteries. Like, what brand does that? And I broke the fucking frother. I dropped it on the floor, and the piece that you push down to froth popped out. So I actually need to figure out if I can fix that myself today or get another one. But they came out with these sleep gummies. Actually, let me grab the bag. Okay. So there's sleep and vitamin gummies. The flavor is strawberry. They come in like a square little pouch, like a Gushers pouch or like a fruit gummy pouch, like for kids. It's like that. And they're 4 square strawberry gummies. If you are not familiar with Moon Brew, it's the best magnesium you are ever going to find when it comes to getting the best night's sleep. REM sleep, deep fucking sleep. Now, we all know I love my 8-hour sound bath, but this just puts me in a whole nother planet and I wake up energized. It's unreal. And I would eat these every day during the day, all day if I could, because the flavor is literally that good. They're melatonin free, which is great. And they're made with real fruit and magnesium. Now, melatonin free is what I need because I have Hashimoto's. So melatonin cuts your thyroid meds. I learned that the hard way years ago. So it actually makes it like you're not even taking your damn meds. So I need something like this. So there's 40 ingredients inside the gummies. Vitamins, minerals, it's organic fruit, antioxidants, and it's going to give you quality sleep, immunity, digestion, skin and hair, bone and joint health. It's a vitamin and a sleep gummy, like made with magnesium and vitamin A, C, E, B6, B12, like all the things. And it has L-theanine, tart cherry extract. The calming blend has jujube extract. Like, I can't speak highly enough about these. They sent me a package before they even launched, and they were gone before they launched. Like, I'm obsessed. If you want to try out these Moon Brew gummies or their cocoa, or I don't think they have the chai anymore. I think they just made a new cocoa. I don't know. I have a discount code for any brand that I ever talk about on the show. I always have a discount code for you. So that, again, you should never pay full price or shipping. So stay tuned for the next episode because it's going to be a full-blown holiday gift guide. It should be out by Friday. And I just want to get some more info on some businesses I'm going to feature. That's what I'm waiting on before I give you guys a full update. And I also need to update my Amazon storefront, which has been on my to-do list for like a month now, because a lot of the products that I have on my TikTok shop showcase, people don't want to buy. They want it on Amazon. So I'm trying to put all of my favorites there quickly. And I know it takes 2 seconds to do from my phone, but as you know now, I've been very busy recording my audiobook. So that being said, head to the show notes, click all the links, get what you need, slide into my DMs over on Instagram. You can find me at Kellyanne Gorman Official. Ask me anything. I think that's all my updates for right now. I have another chapter I have to go run and record, and I cannot wait for you to hear it because it's titled Fuck the Fear. But if you do not have the audiobook bundle, head to Everything is Messy right now. The link is in the show notes. Grab it. There's an exclusive community. There's live coaching. There's so much more involved with just the ebook and the audiobook. Like, you're part of a community, and it's so much more fun that way. But again, if you are looking to launch a podcast, if that has been on your to-do list for 2025, please message me like ASAP, because I'm only taking on one more client for the remainder of the year, and that is it. So I hope you enjoyed today's little recap and what's been going on. And I was dying to share this news with you that the audiobook is now available. So now you know, and I'll see you in the next one.